Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode on the Adults Play Java server. This is episode 11, I do believe, and we are chilling out here at our gas station for a couple of reasons. Reason number one is all the chickens are gone, thank God. Those poor chickens. And behind me, this gas station right here, the one all the way back, has rockets in it. So if anybody would like to come by and get some rockets for a diamond and use the fancy clicking machine, by all means, please do so. I need diamonds. Also, I've been a busy bee working on this here mountain. I don't believe the backside is all done yet. I just did a couple of things a little while ago. You'd think I'd remember this stuff. But nope, this backside isn't done over here. There are parts of it that are very steep, and I kind of like that, to be perfectly honest. It might be a little too steep, but I don't want to fiddle with it too much because this is going to be one of those projects that I just fiddle with, and it never actually gets done. I just continue to mess with it, and I'll work on this one mountain, the Lonely Mountain, forever, and I won't do any of these. So I'm not going to be too worried about that today. I have heard that there is some shenanigans with this whole TESTMA business out at the shopping district, though. So we're going to go out here. And one of our server members, can I put that down? Thank you. One of our server members, has put in this cutesy little tiny ice path. It's the cutesiest little tiniest thing. And it's, who did that? Vegas Vic. Vegas Vic put that in for us. So unfortunately, we now don't have an ice path through here. However, we do have a cute little one going to our place. Yay! So here we are at our lovely chicken memorial, and we have another lectern here and a quite hard on the eyes sign with a book. This is a long book, so I am not going to read the whole thing, but essentially what it says is they put some chickens down next to the gas station, and there might have been a gas leak or some of the fertilizer that I used in the area, and it's a wasteland of death and destruction. As a result, a lot of innocent chickens have died to profit-driven practices. I don't really know what that's supposed to mean. We TESTMA are relentless in our quest for truth, honesty, and transparency. However, an enemy to the environment, we call the server to boycott Mr. Threllish and any transactions, blah, 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 blah. Whatever. I would like to remind everyone a certain thing here. I didn't put those chickens there. I did not bring those innocent chickens out to a place where they would not survive. I did not ask to have those chickens put there. And I would like to remind everyone that this is not my fault. This is not my fault, and the least that I could have done was build this beautiful chicken memorial for those poor innocent chicken lives. So, yeah, this has nothing to do with me, so I'm going to do exactly what I do with all of my... What is that behind me? Closed for a time of mourning. Oh my gosh, just as age pages? Jeez. Okay, so it turns out today, the day of this recording, you won't see this for a little bit, they witnessed something horrific, so they're apologizing to me for relocating the defenseless chickens at my home. And today, to come into their shop, they found a bunch of chickens that have been trapped inside. So they're waiving all of the fees for the month of February. Okay. All right, that's, yep, I'm not even going to question it. And I'm going to do what I do with every single one of my problems. I'm going to ignore it. I'm just going to ignore the issue until it goes away, because that seems like the sensible thing to do. Oh, hey, and my coral shop is open. I wonder what this is about. We tested knowledge that you've returned the fish to the proper home. We thank you. Now about the hidden animal farms. Listen, I didn't do those. I just asked somebody else to do it. So, guilty by association, mate? Oh. Where'd my bed go? And it's nighttime. Oh no, I gotta go. And speaking of the octopus's garden, okay, I am going to have to get more sea pickles because holy cow, I did not think we were going to sell out of all of those. So I will go ahead and... I haven't seen any of this yet, so let's see. It doesn't look like there's anything else down here. Let's see. Pay, fine, at shop. Inhumane Farm, 5 lilacs. All of the fines were waived from February, so I'm going to also ignore that issue. Let's go back to doing what we were supposed to do today. However, I am going to come over here and cash in. It looks like everything in this shop has sold. Oh my goodness. All of those have sold. This is insane. Oh my gosh, just sudden, need for quartz, maybe? I'm not really sure. This looks like more than I actually had in any of these. Wow. Okay, I have to restock everything. That's awesome. That's absolutely awesome. Don't carry these around with you. Put them in your Richity box, you silly man. So something else that I do want to show you folks here back at Throwlashville, or whatever the heck you want to call it, is this. I picked up the Armor Stand book, and this is what I'm planning on doing with all of the shelves in here, out here, all that sort of stuff. I'm going to put some food items out here. I'm going to put some drinks in here. We'll get some potions going, etc., etc., so they look different, all that sort of such. But yeah, I'm excited to actually 100% finish this place, and hopefully, oh my goodness, everybody's name is blanking me today. OB. Hopefully OB will... No, I need N-rods. He's got sea lanterns. I mean, I do need sea lanterns for up there, but I need N-rods for this here. So I will have to either wait for Rod to do his end shop, or, whoops, I will have to go to the end myself, which actually won't be that bad a thing. But as you can see, I've made a bunch of armor stands. I'm probably going to put them in a chest in here, just this chest over here, or something like that, just so they're quiet and out of the way, and I can work on this on a later date, because I don't want to do this today, to be perfectly honest with you. I want to save it for another time. Or what I want to do today, I want to get started on building the SSASS headquarters, the SSASS quarters, the building, if you will. We're going to build it right on top of our cookers here. And, oh, the sun's going down. Great. So what I am going to do is I'm going to take essentially this entire plot. I'm going to take all of this and probably all of this back here. I'm going to put my eye in the sky so that way we can get a nice little time lapse of what's going on here. Hopefully that works out. If it doesn't, I'll see you once most of the building is done. We're probably just going to get the structure done today, maybe decorate the outside. I probably won't get to the interior in this episode, and I'll either get that in a next episode or I'll get it off camera, depending on my mood. We'll see. But anywho, let's get started with building. Welcome back, everybody, and I hope you enjoyed the time lapse. Obviously, the building is not complete yet, but my kiddos woke up, and I don't actually have all of the materials that I need to finish this, and I didn't realize this until, I was probably done building out the rest of this here, but the roof will come soon enough. Roof will come soon enough. That's for sure. We need some dark prismarine, and one of the SSASS members, OB, who owns OB Shop over there, is currently turning a ocean temple into a farm. So soon enough, we will have dark prismarine to finish off the outside of the roof here, and then the inside of the roof will be a different material. But that will have to be a different day. The interior, I don't really have huge plans for at the moment. I know what I want to do with the interior. The thing is, I don't know what I want to do with the interior, if that makes sense. I do also need to either A, do some major terraforming over here to where the parking lot is going to be, or B, raise up each one of these paths. And I don't know if people are going to be okay with that. I'm going to have to get a hold of a couple of people and ask those questions. And if I do, I'm going to have to raise up all of this as well, I would imagine. So I'll have to get a hold of a couple of people before I just decide I'm going to do that. But yeah, that is a good portion of this building done. We will finish the rest of it on a different date, as I said. Really, it put me here. Interesting. So interesting. Bed mechanics in Minecraft are always fun for me. One other thing that I forgot to mention, I gotta get some strings so these vines calm down. One other thing I forgot to mention is we don't actually have a name for this restaurant. I've just kind of been calling it the SSASS Headquarters, or the SSASS Quarters. I'm not really sure yet. So if anybody can come up with a fancy name, preferably someone not from Mythical Exiles, but hey, I'll take anything. Yeah, let me know. But in the meantime, there have been some developments. And at the moment, we're not talking about TESTMA, which we'll get to. We are talking about the Mythic Exiles. We have a crime scene going on here and a police tent. Keep out, which I'm just gonna do. Hey, my dude, how's it going? And look, oh, there's a head on the counter. I wonder if our other head is over here. It looks like it is not. So maybe that's what this is about. But anyways, let's go over here and read the book. Confidential, Sergeant Cod McRow, first on scene. That's gotta be this guy. And by the way, he's using an apple. That's the little mouse. Oh my gosh, this is genius. We were called to Merchant's Row by an anonymous phone call to investigate suspicious activity. A member of a secret society was discovered digging a hole outside of their shop and covering it over. We found evidence of freshly disturbed dirt as well as a decapitated trader's head on a spike nearby. Must be this guy. The K-9 unit was called in and managed to sniff out a corpse. Digging began at 1312 and we quickly found the rest of the trader's body. Technician Gilbert Bates, he's got to have a fish head, has secured the head and confirmed it belongs to the decapitated corpses. We also found evidence of a cave network below Merchant's Row. Initial investigation has found several iron golem heads and an abundance of poppies. Ooh, a captive iron golem was also found. What? Frank's alive? He's been held hostage for over a week. We also found an axe lodged in one of the golem heads. Believe this is the same axe used to murder the wandering trader. We're waiting back up to help collect the rest of the evidence before sending it off to the lab for analysis. However, footprints around the grave and underground cave match those of the pen. Oh no, Pen, I didn't think you had it in you to take on just innocent lives like that. Frank's down here. Oh my gosh, this has got to be Gilbert Bates. And here's the wandering trader. Oh my goodness gracious. Frank the Tank, my man. I hope you're doing all right. Oh, there's a little nugget there. Have you been fed, sir? You know what? I'm gonna see if you need a little bit of food, my good friend. See, you're a good friend to Sass. You know that you're a good friend. No, you're all filled up. One of the SAS members must have come by and given you some food, but I am wandering around a murder scene. There's got to be blood on my feet now. Oh my goodness. Yep, this is a gory scene indeed. I must get out of here. I must skedaddle. All kidding aside, this scene was put on by Shadow Fox, and it is genius. It's absolutely genius. The tent, the tape here, this is so phenomenal. I love it. And he did such a good job down here. Fox did so good down here. It just looks so phenomenal. And one other thing that has come up is Fox has made a new shop where we are immediately going to spend 3 diamonds, and it looks like there is a crime scene there. Look at all the blood. Look at all this blood all over the place. Yep, crime scene, do not cross. But this is a shop. It's called Aw Yeah, which is if you don't get it. If you don't get it. Oh my gosh, with the puns, Fox, with the puns. But if we just look down here, there has been another death. That's a lot of blood. That's a lot of blood. But anyways, we're gonna completely forget that has happened. Don't get in the way of the minecart. And yeah, this is just a cute little gold shop that Fox has put together. 3 diamonds per stack of gold blocks. Abso-friggin-lutely. I definitely desperately need some gold. So 1, 2, 3. We'll go ahead and put that there, and put this here, and put that there, and put this here. Thank you, Fox, for the gold. This shop is awesome. Now, if we follow the trail of blood, you'll see that it goes right up to the TESTMA building. And this is also a crime scene. I'm not entirely sure what's going on here, but all we have is this guy hanging out. I didn't see, I poked my head in here. I didn't see anything going on in there. And I don't think any of this changed. No, it did not. So, yeah, I don't know what's going on there. I'm not sure what that's all about. But interesting, very interesting stuff going on here at Spawn. You know, I leave Sky Pig here, and I figured he would be a great way to catch intruders. People, you know, doing shady shenanigans. And he lets somebody else in. This is getting out of hand. And the biggest issue is I can't use water to get rid of this because I don't want to accidentally turn this into concrete. So I have to take most of these out by hand. This must be a memorial for all of the chickens that were lost here, which is a beautiful memorial. It is such a pain on the eyes. Such a pain on the eyes. I'm just checking to see if... No, I didn't think so. All right. Maybe next time. Maybe next time somebody will buy some stuff from us. Well, I think regarding this, I'm going to do exactly what I said I was going to do at the beginning of the episode and completely ignore my issues. Just going to ignore my problems. Maybe I'll come back and clear those out one day. Well, I'll definitely come back and clear those out one day. But today is probably not going to be the day. Today I'm going to figure out what to do with these. Probably do some of this off camera. Gee, I really hate that. I really hate that a lot. That ridge right there. That does not look good. And maybe it's because I just need to flesh out this side of it here. But yeah, I'm going to continue on doing what I'm doing here. Probably get most of these mountains done off camera. And if I ever decide I'm going to start streaming, which I should start doing here relatively soon. We just have to get better internet. I'll let you folks know, and you can go ahead and drop me a follow on Twitch. I believe it's twitch.tv/thrillashgaming. So yeah, but I'll probably do a lot of these on Twitch once I get my bearings, as it were, for mountain building. So, anywho, I hope everybody enjoyed this episode on the Adults Play Java server. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe as well so you can keep up to date on our little building here. Our town, excuse me. And I think the next thing we're going to do in the next episode, hopefully, is build one of our first houses out here. We'll see, though. We'll see how the stars align and how TESTMA decides they wish to do whatever the heck it is that they do. But in the meantime, like I said, hit that little like and hit the subscribe button, ring that little bell, and we will see you all in the next episode. Goodbye.